firstly is to say, Riverton, don't pump in water into the system. Because once you pump, the guys can't work.
Yeah.
Now what we'll be doing is to switch off. And the line is it 70, 50 million liters? Yeah, it's between 15 and 70 million liters inside the pipeline. Now, if we have to work on it, we have to empty it. Now, how we empty it, like I said, we empty it by not pumping in and allowing
the water that's there to drain out.
Yeah. And we have the valves of people got 26 in it, plus minus or
Plus minus 26.
valves. Then all the actual form to cut off. Then even on the line, we've got scours. Now the scours, we use the scours like for bleeder, for pump out the meat on that portion to empty it faster, like we drain it, you know. Now, those are all the systems that we use. But being a lot of water in the pipeline, it does take time
to drain.
The actual work, the actual work to weld is your normal work.
Yeah.
But because it's high, now the other thing about the pipe, mostly it's underneath.
Yeah.
You know, it's not. Now what guys do is to cut it up on top, but then that piece by weld. Now more or less 5-6 hours. Now the problem is draining the water. You see, if your regularly leaders thing, meaning if between this and this, we were able to close now in 1 hour ritual and it takes 1 hour, 2 hours the job would be completed. But because
there's water in the system still, so there's no ways of draining the system faster.
The scouring, the scour, it's valves. It's a valve.
Oh, it's the bulelang.
Then it's because we now open
to clear the pipe.
Now, but what we do, because we don't want to waste, we allow water to be used rabon as and like motota or because lika mole what do you call this thing? Pressure. If there's a hole on the system, we can see because the pressure would go down. And he would say, no, there's a leakage. Yeah. Now it's all things that are really working together. That scouring, it's like this valve, but equal class. Now when you open it up, because the water is compressed in the pipe,
so how long has the leak been there for? This new one.
Look, no defense asking. The pipeline, because it's long, right?
Yeah.
You do have
30 kilometers.
Yes, it's about 30 kilometers. You do have leaks, but leaks like just some dripples, which you can't be shutting down the city or whatever
to fix that.
Yes, we would like to fix it, but we also need to take a decision. Are you going to inconvenience people for a cup when it's minuscule? Right. But then, some of the leakages are there, but it is not really so much. Right. But when now we really take a decision is when 1% of the water ends up in the field.
Which is bad.
No, this is waste now. It's money, and
there's no revenue generated.
And again, but the people are not getting water in Kimberley. That is the reason. That is a decision we would use to take a decision to shut off. Now, I'm answering the fact that some leakages can be a month, 2 months, depending on the assessment. Is this what? Because if we shut off for this, it's some we can write off as water losses. We can but when whatever is being pumped here ends up midway, then it's a drastic decision.